What was your initial reaction to Thrive?
Initially, I was very sceptical. I felt, I don't know what I felt, I didn't know what I was going to be walking into. The only reason I came was because of Peggy initially, and that was to this friend of mine who offered to pay for it for me, to stop me smoking, was to placate her. She just nagged and nagged, and that's why I came in the first place, but I was very sceptical.
How does it compare to the grief counselling you received before coming to see me?
I have had grief counselling after Mo died, and to be honest, I used to feel worse coming out of it. I used to stand outside or get in the car. I just used to break down. I used to fall apart. I used to feel worse actually coming out having talked to the counsellor than when I went in, and so I stopped going.
What motivated you to complete the course?
My motivation was to complete the course was after the first couple of sessions, it became obvious to me that I can actually get something out of this. I can actually control what was happening to me. We all listen to other people, as I said. We all go listen to, you should be doing this, you should be doing that. But the fact is, it's your own control, locus of control. Internal, be internal. Do not be controlled by everything that goes on around you. And your own thoughts, nobody gives you those, you manufacture those yourself. They can be negative, they can be positive. If they're negative, look on it as a black marble and throw it out.
How far through the course were you when you first started to feel better?
I started, I guess I was halfway through, maybe a bit more, when I suddenly, it was a realisation that I could actually talk to people. Part of the course was that give yourself credit, and that credit could be helping an elderly lady with a basket, it could be holding the door open for someone, it could be, I don't know, just helping someone cross the road. It's anyone, all the things we do every day of our lives, and we never give ourselves credit for it. Cara told me to make a list of everything I did day by day, positive things. It could be silly, just holding the door open for a lady with a couple of kids coming out of Costa coffee house, or I don't know, just stepping aside to let someone through with a pushchair. All the things we do normally that we don't even think about. If you think about it, and as Cara said, give yourself a pat on the back, it's amazing what that does for your own self-esteem, your own confidence. It's just amazing.
Does it feel like an effort to have a good day, or does it feel like it comes naturally to you?
Having good days to me are now just part of my life. I get up in the morning, I will shower. After Mo's death, my wife, I used to go down to Costa every morning for a cup of coffee. Became my second home. But now I go down and I actually, in all honesty, in my heart of hearts, I can honestly say I don't have very many bad days. I just feel positive all the time. I still make reference to the book, I still read paragraphs in the book that meant something personally to me. Parts of the book might mean different things to different people, but no, I'm positive most of the time now, I think.
One of the things that you were struggling with before Thrive was the guilt that you felt about making the decision to turn off Mo's life support machine. How do you feel about that now?
Arguably the worst moment in my life. Someone you love. I felt like I killed her. Her youngest son and myself made that decision on the advice advice of the clinicians, but I did. I just felt like I was party to killing her, and the guilt was enormous. It really was. For months, the guilt was enormous. Thrive helped me understand the guilt, and it helped me deal with it. I said to Cara once that she had the roles been reversed, and I was the one there suffering on a life support machine, Mo would have done that for me, but I couldn't see that. And it was Cara that, along with certain bits in that book, that helped me control that. And I no longer carry that guilt. And I can say that with absolute truthfulness.
You stopped smoking halfway through the programme. How easy was that to do?
Stopping smoking, I just stopped. And that is the short answer. I don't know what the hell happened. I smoked all my life, apart from times when I packed up. But I just stopped. That's it. I never had any withdrawal symptoms. And it's all about your own thoughts. If you're thinking, I can't do this, all of us do it, I can't do this, I can't stop smoking, I can't deal with this grief, I can't deal with this situation, you're not going to deal with it. And it takes something like Thrive to give you that strength.
How would you describe your outlook on life now?
My outlook on life is very positive, despite the fact, with my illness, which I'm being very lucky, the chemotherapy, I've had virtually no symptoms up to now, and may it last. And I was determined from day one, when I was told that I had lung cancer, that it was not going to change my life. And it hasn't. It really has not changed my life at all. And I damn well won't let it change